Okay, let's make sure the seatbelt's on today. All right, today is leg day. It is April 13th, and it is 12:40 p.m. So what's on the schedule? We got leg extension, leg curl, and hack squat for sure. And then, depending on how my knees feel, we'll see if we could throw in some leg press. Now, the problem with me and leg day is that I got bad knees. I do construction and I'm always on my knees. So when I go super heavy, especially on like hack squat or any type of like squat, I get sharp pains in my knees. So usually I'll start my workout with leg extension, and I'll try to go really crazy on leg extension and try to do at least 7 working sets, and that's not including my warm-ups. And the reason why I try to do that is because I feel like that's the exercise I can really hit the hardest. So I really try to put all my max effort into that movement. And then, then I'll go into leg curl. I'll try to get a good 4, at least a good 4 working sets on that, not including the warm-ups. And then go to hack squat, and I'll usually try to gas out on hack squat just because I get a little nervous when I go a little too crazy on hack squat and then try to go into leg press, and then I'm trying to go heavy on leg press. It's a lot on the knees. So I focus heavily on leg extensions. Now I'll probably get a lot of shit for that, and people probably call me a bitch, but you know what? It is what it is. And I'm planning on working with a coach soon. I'm planning on it. It's pretty much set in stone. I'm meeting him tomorrow, so I'll be working with somebody who actually is doing the damn thing and actually is competing and knows what the fuck they're talking about. So I'm probably going to get a lot of help in getting my situation dialed in a lot better. Because I'm sure I'm making a lot of mistakes, but that's a part of the process, is, learning as you go. So I don't think everything I'm doing is perfect or right, but this is what works for me right now. And sure, I'm probably going to get to a point where I need to switch it up, and but that's where the coach comes in. And so I'm actually kind of excited about that. I'm throwing a lot on my plate right now, but I'm really trying to do something with this fitness life, So, I don't have a lot of time as it is right now. And now I just threw in the YouTube channel, so that's extra time, especially if I'm going to try to do it every day. That's time editing and, trying to get that scheduled for release, plus making sure I'm still studying, and and that's the biggest thing right there. And I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling a little bit with it, so that is my biggest hurdle right now. And I know once I get that done and out of the way, then it's over with, and I ain't gotta worry about it anymore, but I know there's no excuses, but I just wish there was a couple more hours in the day. But, that comes with time management, and that's another thing I'm going to have to work on. It's not like I'm fucking around or anything, but I'm sure if I really look at my time and start scheduling everything I'm doing, I'm sure I can make adjustments here and there and have more time for myself and really get the things done I need to get done. Yes, things are better. I'm doing things a lot different and doing things a lot better, but there's always room for improvement. Now, just because, I made good changes and things are going great, it's not like, oh, cool, everything's good now. I don't need to work on anything anymore. Life's better. No, every day you got to look at your situation and see, okay, how can I be better? How can I improve this? Because I know the more I continue to improve my day to day, you know, not that life's going to be easier, but, you know, I'll be able to deal with life a lot better, you know, especially if I get my schedule and all that taken care of and I'm really on point. You know, I'm a little late to the game, but, you know, it's better late than never. So obviously you could tell by the way I'm looking and turning my head, I'm trying to back into a parking spot right now. I'll meet you guys inside and we'll get this leg day taken care of. All right, this will be the third working set. So we'll have a couple more after this, but I'm gonna try to start going a little bit crazier, in my opinion. Well, we'll see, but I might only need one more of these. I'm already walking funny. So let's see how this one goes. I'm gonna try to go hard on this one.
Stubborn, then what happens is you let me know in the check-ins, we reduce the volume. Anytime we reduce volume, whether that we need to maybe we need to have she works. Yeah, I'm going back there. You can comfortably, what's your weight cap for a class physique role? I think 40. Yeah, well, I mean, you got for his height? Oh, for your height, yeah. 240. For my height. Yeah, you're an inch taller.
He's on the same height as Michael Landon.
Realistically, our off-season, after peak, you're looking like, if you're trying to be competitive, Olympia commitment, you'll be paid on the deal or later distribution checks. Because I don't like to, because you have long legs. Don't get me wrong, you'll, like, half class is zero, I'll just hold up. But half class is legs are also really small. Okay, so it's, you know what I mean? So it's a little different. You gotta work with your body mechanics.
No, I like checks and bands. That's what he does. That's what he's doing. And I feel like when I'm doing RDLs, chest or barefoot.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't want elevated for it.
So when I'm like the New Balance.
We're gonna go to food
For a high rate set. Yeah, I was on my own the other day and got up to 7 plates. I got up to 10 reps. I used to pass.
Shorts for sure.
Well, I have to right now. I think so hard. That hat, water. If I don't wear anything, I'm like wiping my hand or something. What the hell is like snacks or whatever? Bands?
I used to,
What company are those?
Lulu.
Blue, what?
Yeah, the sweatpants, yeah, Lulu.
Over here.
I like them. Yeah, you don't really, they have, I like Lulu because their logos are subtle. No logo.
The last couple of weeks, I played I'm super happy. I still don't play it recently. Just all these things up.
You watch the sports too?
There's no way I keep going. There's either baseball, hockey, college team, whatever. This is the way I keep going. Football, Sunday night, I'm not really
I did that golf too.
in basketball this year. Gavin came over last summer for the NBA. Yeah, what's her name? Peyton.
Yep.
She's doing this in college, so just talking about work. She's like, yeah, I have to beat her up next week. I'm just down to recovery. So I'm just down to recovery. How far could it be?
Oh, what?
I'm like, how difficult can it be? Being a bikini, I don't get it. Yeah, I was hesitant about the other two fingers over Sunday. I never heard about this.
Bro, even girls.
Well, mission accomplished. Legs are toast. I could barely even walk straight walking back to my truck, so I think that's a good thing. And we increased the weight of our hack squat today, so that's a really good thing. I'm happy about that. Usually when I put those 3 plates on there, after like the 1 rep, I start to get that sharp pain in my right knee. So being able to get 8 reps the first set, and then 10 the final one with the 3 plates, pretty impressive to me. Now, it might not seem like a lot of weight to you, but when I started this journey, I didn't have legs at all. I mean, I've never had legs in my life, so being able to start to develop them a little bit and start to see, you know, separation between the muscles, it's really inspiring. So we're gonna skip the sauna today, so I can catch up on a few things I need to catch up on. I started work today at 3 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. I started work today at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I got off at 11, so I was able to get to the gym a little bit earlier today, and I don't have to be at work until 5 o'clock tomorrow, so I got a couple extra hours to kind of get things a little bit more back on track. So skip sauna, go home, feast, make my make my lunch for tomorrow. Then after that, make my dinner, study, and then then we'll just call it a night. So all in all, God, with the seatbelt, I'm trying to work on that. So yeah, all in all, I think it was a successful day. I am exhausted, that's for sure. So tomorrow, we're back to chest, and I'm supposed to be meeting with my coach tomorrow to discuss future plans. So hopefully if he's down tomorrow, I'll be able to have him on mic and be able to show you what it's like when I go through a real workout. So until then, be your best self.